welcome to yet another action-packed episode of Weekend DQ with me, Ayushi Syal. And yes, it's finally here, the review that you all have been longing for. Hence, we decided to be nice and serve it to you as a top story on our show tonight. So, Aamir Khan's PK, which was shrouded in much secrecy, finally released this Friday, and hence we get to tell you what the movie is actually all about and how good it actually is. Take a look.
हेडलाइट सी आंखें थी और फ्लाइंग सॉसर जैसे कान, उसके सतरंगी कपड़े और उसका अतरंगी डांस.
After making Three Idiots in 2009, it took 5 years for Hirani to find the right story to make a comeback. This time the filmmaker takes on the much hyped Godman in India. Yes, the plot is similar to the 2012 release Oh My God, but the similarity is just in the idea. Hirani's PK is another level altogether. Jaggu, played by Anushka Sharma, a journalist student in Belgium, falls in love with Sarfraz from Pakistan, played by Sushant Singh. Her family back in New Delhi believes in the Hindu godman who predicts that Sarfraz will dump her, which leads to some confusion, and in no time a heartbroken Jaggu heads back home. An alien has landed somewhere in Rajasthan and his locket, which is his only way to return, is stolen by a local. He has never seen humans in clothes, and then starts the joyride as one by one the alien questions every man-made belief just like a child. He is finally told that only God can help him, whatever the problem may be. His dressing and his behavior is weird, so the name given to him is PK. Jaggu, who now works as a journalist in a news channel, finds PK fascinating and follows him till she gets his story out. Initially hesitant, Jaggu eventually decides to help PK. His locket is with a popular godman, and it's not going to be easy to get it back. Aamir Khan, this time in the title role, is simply brilliant. Anushka Sharma has a fairly important role. She looks gorgeous and puts in sincere efforts to entertain. Sanjay Dutt, who's seen in parts, is fabulous. Music by Ajay Atul, Shantanu Moitra and Ankit Tiwari is decent and goes well with the plot, but it's no different from Hirani's earlier films. Screenplay by Abhijat Rani is terrific. All the credit goes to a watertight script and the genius filmmaker Hirani, who's the captain of the ship here. He raises the bar once again. PK is an absolute must-watch. Watch it ASAP before your friends tell you all the secrets about the film. I'm going with 4.5 stars out of 5 for PK. This is Rohit Khilnani for Headlines Today.
अरे पहचाने नहीं काम का, हैं? हम PK हूँ PK.
And well, the box office is always about the masses, and hence we were quite eager to find out what the public opinion of PK was and if it matched our review. So here's a look at what the first few viewers of the screenings of PK had to say. Take a look.
अरे पहचाने नहीं काम का, हैं? हम PK हूँ PK.
Aamir was damn good. Aamir was very good, and everything about the film is very good.
Yeah, Aamir was awesome.
Very nice, beautiful movie.
नमूना समझते हो ना? सैंपल था वो.
The movie is a copy of many movies, including Oh My God. So we would rather watch Oh My God than this.
हेडलाइट सी आंखें थी और फ्लाइंग सॉसर जैसे कान, उसके सतरंगी कपड़े और उसका अतरंगी डांस.
Aamir's performance is the killer. He's obviously very good, and it's a nice feel-good movie. It's the regular Hirani standard. It's just a nice movie.
कहता था शहर के हर ब्रिज पर होते हैं ATM.
I like the song which Sonu Nigam sang, and I like the whole concept of that there's only one God.
I can say it's an extension of Oh My God. Basically, the whole movie, the script is extension of Oh My God.
लोगों ने ना उसको समझा, ना उसके तरीके. जितना अजीब था वो, उतना ही दिल के करीब था.
Nice movie. Super. एकदम great. Nice movie.
We got wondering as to why some theatres are all bent upon boycotting PK when it looks all set to be a guaranteed money churner. So here are details on this story and a report that you've got to see. Take a look.
The entertainment capital's landmark cinemas Gaiety Galaxy and Maratha Mandir in Mumbai have boycotted PK. which is one of the most awaited films of the year. The two theatres, Gaiety Galaxy and Maratha Mandir, will not screen PK, with the makers of the film demanding almost 100% increase in ticket prices. And this asking price is too high to keep the tickets economically viable, which is the USP of these theatres.
I'm actually, unfortunately, very upset by giving me this type of, fillings, conditions, that you have to keep your rate 150, 250 and 300 rupees, which I have never gone. Our rate is Bata rate. Standard rate 80 rupees upper stall, 100 rupees balcony.
And the audience feels this ticket price hike that usually comes along with the films of big stars is unfair.
I don't think it is justified, because if we are paying that much price to come to the single screen, rather than I would prefer a multiplex.
In Gaiety, no. Because if you see in Suburbia, the standards are quite high for the price, and not in Gaiety.
Why do you want to pay? It's Aamir Khan, so they are all actors, they all have talent, they are talented. So just because it's Aamir Khan, we have to pay more. No.
With so much speculation around the story of PK, and now with the news of hike in ticket prices, it remains to be seen if Aamir Khan's PK manages to pass the test of Friday. In Mumbai, Manisha Mehaldar for Headlines Today.
And then, well, guess who we got at the screening of PK? The sports master Sachin Tendulkar and the political lead Raj Thackeray. Also in other news, we found Aishwarya Rai Bachchan a tad bit confused about an award that she won recently. So here, go take a look and scrutinize the newsmakers of the week. As Sachin Tendulkar walked out of Lightbox Preview Theatre in Santa Cruz, Mumbai, where a special screening for PK was held by Aamir Khan, his face was alit with supreme joy. As he approached the exit gate, we couldn't help but ask him to decode the glow on his face.
What I really enjoyed was his performance in the film, and his role in the film is completely different. It is completely out of the box film with a very strong message. It's a must-watch film, and without any doubt, his best performance.
While Sachin was aglow, we also caught Raj Thackeray attending the same screening, and here is what the man had to say.
फिल्म बहुत अच्छी है. जैसे हर वक्त राजू हिरानी जिस तरह की फिल्में एक अलग फिल्म बनाते हैं, उसी तरह की ये फिल्म है. जैसे MBBS लगे रहो और 3 Idiot का जैसे अलग अलग फिल्में राजू ने बनाई, वैसे ही ये फिल्म है और ये कमाल की फिल्म है. आप जरूर देखिए.
Well, Aamir was all pink with the appreciation and couldn't help but gush about what appreciation coming from cricket legend Tendulkar means to him.
मुझे इतना आज रिलीफ फील हो रहा है क्योंकि सचिन को पसंद आई है. वो सारी मेरी फिल्में देखते हैं और जब वो कहते हैं कि फिल्म अच्छी है तो मुझे अल्टीमेटली तसल्ली होती है. तो चलिए, फिंगर्स क्रॉस्ड. लव यू. गुड लक.
Aishwarya Rai Bachchan, ex-Miss World 1994, was honoured with the prestigious award of being the most successful Miss World at the recently concluded beauty pageant in London. But the actress, who has won many accolades, couldn't even seem to remember the title of the award.
I think it's very generous of them to actually accord a title like, what did they say? Most impactful or successful Miss World ever. So, after 20 years, it's wonderful to see life come a full cycle.
Aishwarya had received the award along with her family, mother Brinda Rai, husband Abhishek Bachchan and daughter Aradhya on stage. And even when she spoke to the media about the honour conferred upon her, Aishwarya was preoccupied with her daughter. Well, with that good news coming in, the Bachchans have wrapped up the year with a bang. Entertainment Bureau, Headlines Today. And then, well, Big P is the most influential man. Yes, of course, in real life, but also quite much on social media. Big Jobs sealed quite a major deal with a leading television network in the States. And then we reveal to you who is the lucky girl who's been signed on as the lead opposite Shah Rukh Khan in his upcoming venture Race. Check out what's trending.
Amitabh Bachchan is leading the Twitter race with 12 million followers on the social media platform. The news was revealed by Twitter when it released its most influential Tweeple list for 2014. The Shahenshah of Bollywood is followed by the Badshah, Shah Rukh Khan, who came a close second with 10.4 million followers. Actress Priyanka Chopra sits pretty in the third slot with 8.5 million fans. And Master Blaster Sachin Tendulkar rounded off the top 4 with 4.85 million followers. American television production company ABC has signed a one-year talent holding deal with actress Priyanka Chopra. According to reports, the actress will feature in one of the studio's new shows. This achievement has added one more feather to her hat. With a hit film in Mary Com and previous stints as the only Indian face to have modeled for the fashion brand Guess and her turn as a pop diva with none other than Pitbull, Priyanka Chopra is always hitting all the right notes as far as her career is concerned. Pakistani actress Aamir Khan, who made an impact with the Pakistani show Humsafar alongside Fawad Khan when the soap aired in India recently, has backed the lead role opposite Shah Rukh Khan in his upcoming film Raees. The film will be directed by Rahul Dholakia and will be produced by Farhan Akhtar and Ritesh Sidhwani. Mahira had made her feature film debut with Shoaib Mansoor's 2011 film Bol. According to reports, actress Anushka Sharma and Indian cricketer Virat Kohli, who are dating each other, are all set to move in together. Looks like they are following the examples set by other A-listers like Ranbir and Katrina and Saif and Kareena. Entertainment Bureau, headlines today.
Ugly is all set to release on December 26th, and don't you please confuse it with Ungli, which well released in the recent past and flopped miserably. Ugly, on the other hand, is directed by Anurag Kashyap, and well, to know more, we give you an exclusive interview with the man himself where he's spilling the beans on his misgivings on making creative promises and also talks about his battle with the censor board. Take a look.
सर यह जाता हूँ सर मेघवाड़ी पुलिस स्टेशन क्या हुआ एक लड़की गायब हो गई सर मुझे आपकी बहुत याद आई उड़ा लो उसको
Hello and welcome to Headlines Today. I'm Rohit Khilnani. Joining me is the critically acclaimed filmmaker Anurag Kashyap. Anurag, thank you so much for giving me time.
Thank you so much, Rohit.
Anurag, you know, your film Ugly is ready for release. First, tell me, what exactly are you... I saw the film. It's very hard-hitting. It's exactly like an Anurag Kashyap film, we would describe it. What are you trying to say with that film?
With Ugly, what I'm trying to say is, you know, somewhere deep down, we carry a lot of grudges, resentment. We carry our ugliness within ourselves. In that moment of crisis, where you should be actually stronger, you kind of let it all out, and things go wrong from there.
Anurag, for Ugly, you fought a long battle with the censor board, with health ministry, for the ticker, you know, for a lot of things, for a lot of such issues. Tell me, after all that you fought, your film is now releasing. Are you happy with the battle that you fought, or you think it's a waste of time and you could have released this film much earlier?
I think, see, at the end of it, we didn't win the battle, right? But I have understood where they're coming from. It doesn't mean that I agree with them.
Right.
You know, because they have their reasons. They have their reasons, like, you know, smoking affects people and it's bad for health. I buy that. Right. Absolutely. There's no way smoking is good for anyone's health. Right? Smoking is terrible for people's health. But I'm saying they have better ways of doing things.
What was their justification that you finally agreed ki let's run the movie with a ticker?
No, we never agreed, because the High Court deferred the case because there's a pending decision in Supreme Court.
Okay.
So there's no decision in the case.
Okay.
So it's like, I mean, now the thing was, if we have to release the film before Supreme Court's decision, we have to put it on it.
I saw the film. You made a nice film with non-stars.
Yeah.
Good films can be made with non-stars. Why is this industry still obsessed and circling around the top 5 stars only?
It's because, you know, it's more than just filmmaking for a lot of people. A lot of people, for them, it's just business. It's just about numbers. I'm saying we can make good films with stars. But because stars are already giving us so much money, nobody cares about making a good film with them.
So Anurag Kashyap doesn't want the numbers?
No, I definitely want the numbers. But I'm saying, so for example, if Ugly had stars, I'm saying it would not have been a film less than 45-50 crores. Today is 1/10 the cost. I'm saying, is it worth it for that cost?
You are now working with Ranbir and Anushka and even Karan. How this is this is the first time you're working with that
Big
level?
Stars, yes.
So tell me how has it been? How is that different?
Well, finally I've lost my fear of stars after working in Bombay because I worked with these amazing actors who surrendered themselves. Ranbir and Anushka, the way they kind of surrendered themselves to the role and what they did in the film and their willingness to participate in all the process of it was corrupting.
Right. A lot of people are watching your work so close because they watch you so closely, even the critics, the media. Now you've just started working with the stars. The fear is that after this, Anurag will work with bigger stars and he'll also become corrupt.
How? But that's good now. See, I'm saying it's for time to tell.
Yeah.
A lot of people have told me you're a sellout. I'm saying when the film comes out, they will not feel that.
Okay.
Even when Bombay Irani comes out, they'll not feel that because even at that cost, I made a film, which you can see is a film that has the integrity of a filmmaker.
Right.
It's not a sellout film.
Which is important. That's why we enjoyed Ugly. So best of luck for that. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
गिनतियाँ सब लाख में है, हाथ लेकिन राख में है, चांद
मैंने कभी नहीं गायब किया यार, हम बच्चे थे यार, भूल जाना।
Guess who else is also back? Well, we're talking about none other than Ranbir Kapoor, who's exuding equal parts of boyish charm and sexy villainy in Roy. Don't fret if you haven't watched the trailer as yet. It's coming right up. Take a look.
इतने सारे डरे हुए लोग एक साथ मैंने कभी नहीं देखे थे। उसके बाद जब कभी बन गया तो थोड़ी सी उम्मीद थी कि वो वापस आएगा। $120 मिलियन दोनों के, एक के।
पार्ट 1 और 2 के मशहूर डायरेक्टर कबीर ग्रेवाल, जो अक्सर अपनी लव लाइफ को लेकर सुर्खियों में पाए गए हैं, इस बार उनकी नई फिल्म के साथ ही उनका नया लव अफेयर भी शुरू हो गया है।
कैसी है वो? बिल्कुल पागल है मेरी तरह।
रूड, obnoxious, arrogant।
मैं अपने आप को इंट्रोड्यूस ही करने वाला था।
तुमने अब तक बताया नहीं कि तुम यहाँ क्या कर रही हो।
टूरिस्ट।
मतलबी हो जा जरा मतलबी।
जाना तो कहीं और था, तो यहाँ पहुँच गई।
बहुत अजीब होता।
तुम्हारी तरह ही हो।
इतिहास के सबसे महान चोरों में से एक माना जा रहा है।
एक थियरी ये भी है कि वो अचानक गायब हो गया।
बस सोचती हूँ कि क्या तुम सच में वो हो जो लोग कहते हैं, या लोग जो कहते हैं तुम वो बनने की कोशिश कर रहे हो।
मुझसे ही आज मुझको मिला दे, देखूं आदतों में तू है कि नहीं।
लगता है तुम अपने आप को छुपा रहे हो।
किसे?
तुम्हें बताना पड़ेगा।
गुनाह करने से पहले कबूल करवा रही हूँ।
कौन था वो?
मैं उसका नाम तक नहीं जानती।
We bring you the latest from the snowballing effect of the Sony hack, a sneak peek into the dapper Daniel Craig's shooting, but first up the premiere of American Sniper and Big Eyes. Take a look.
Bradley Cooper looked dashing in a black suit, while Sienna Miller looked elegant in a white off-shoulder number at the New York premiere of American Sniper. Directed by Clint Eastwood, the film tells the story of US Navy SEAL Chris Kyle on the war front and also delves into his personal life. Cooper, who plays Kyle, admitted that it was a huge honor to play the title role.
You have to serve my country.
I mean, the fact that that you're basically putting the trust of the people, of his family, in your hands to tell this man's story, their family member's story. I'd say a lot of pressure, and that I put on myself, but so I should, because it's a huge honor to be able to play this man.
Just tell me. Tell me why you do it.
Meanwhile, Sienna Miller, who plays Chris's wife, was candid about doing research for her role.
You know, I really did my homework. I studied Taya and spent time reading all of the, Chris's book, watching home videos. Every single email that Chris and Taya ever sent to each other, we had access to. So I really feel like Bradley and I got a sense of who these people were to each other.
American Sniper hits American screens on 25th December.
Well, it's kind of like a weird horror movie, love story, comedy, relationship, so I felt it was something that I could relate to.
That's Maverick director Tim Burton talking about his latest film, Big Eyes, which premiered in New York last week.
Margaret, wouldn't you rather flirt with those girls down there?
No, unlike you, Margaret.
The film story is set in the 1950s and talks about Walter Keane, who tries to pass off his wife's popular paintings of waves with big eyes as his own.
That's why I paint them so big. I've always done it that way.
Big Eyes stars Amy Adams and Christoph Waltz as the real-life couple, and they have already earned Golden Globe nominations for their performance in the film. Burton's film hit screens on Christmas Day.
You're confused. I painted that.
Sony Pictures Entertainment, one of the biggest studios in the movie-making business, has been dealt its biggest blow. The studio's confidential documents, unreleased films, and emails have been stolen by hackers. According to reports, North Korea is behind this hacking, and the premiere of Sony's latest endeavor, The Interview, was cancelled this week when threats of violence at theatres where the film will be screened were issued by the same group.
This is the biggest interview since Frosty.
Also, it looks like North Korea has not taken too kindly to the comedy which shows its leads planning to assassinate North Korean leader Kim Jong-un.
And then you can ask him the real questions.
The Sony hack is unprecedented in scale. There have been things that have made Hollywood studios change distribution of movies, but nothing like, an attack that may come from a nation state forcing its hand on a movie that is really just a comedy.
Daniel Craig, who reprises the role of James Bond in the 24th Bond flick Spectre, was seen shooting for the film in London last week. The actor was accompanied by Rory Kinnear and was seen standing on a speedboat. An early version of the film script was also one of the documents which was part of the Sony hack. The James Bond flick will also be shot in various locations, including Pinewood Studios, Italy, Morocco, Mexico and Austria. Entertainment Bureau, headlines today.
Well, it's a wrap on tonight's episode of Weekend EQ, but for more news and updates, keep watching Headlines today. And don't you forget to be back at the same time next weekend for all the spies from the world of Bollywood. Bye-bye.